Just came back from the shop. I had just returned my old one by Wacom, the CTL-670. I've had two of those units, and they both suffered from the same problems with inconsistency in the hover distance measurements, to a point where it was kind of useless for gaming first-person shooter games, or basically any game where you need to be able to trust the lift-off distance is constant. And with these pen tablets, you should be able to do the same as with the mouse, set it pretty precisely, and to be able to reposition the pointer like you do with a mouse. For OSU players, it's not that important because in absolute mode, but for other games in relative mode and mouse mode, it's very important. So the CTL 672, one by Wacom, it didn't work. Not my two units. So I ordered this one instead, the Intuos Pro medium, and I just got it. I haven't packed it out yet, so I thought we could do that. This is my last attempt. If this doesn't work, I don't think any tablet will work for gaming. Not at this point. And I'll probably look to pin mice or take the sensor of my G-Wolf's HSK Pro. Just take the sensor off and build my own little pointing device, because I really don't have use for buttons or anything. I have all my keybinds in the keyboard, so I just want to ultimate pointing and mouse control experience possible. That's really why I started this journey into pen tablets, and so far I've had good experience with it in co-works and aim trainers, but you don't have to reposition. So I could play those pretty comfortably. The box is impressive. It had this plastic surrounding it. The CTL 672 didn't have it, so I wasn't really sure the other two units I tried if they were actually factory new or if they were just put back in the box. With this one, I trusted a bit more. So you can open it like this, and it looks nice. It's really sturdy, this case. The tablet is quite big. The active area is just a little bit bigger than the other one I had. But there's a premium feel to this compared to the CTL. Definitely looking good so far. This is the pen holder. In the bottom below here, there are more nibs. Nibs are these things on the pen. These things up here has some extras, and you're supposed to just put it into here, the hole in the middle. USB cable, and manuals and stuff. Cool. So I'll just lower the camera a bit. Let's take the plastic off here. First, it's quite heavy. Nice metal, sturdy, good quality. The pen is much more comfortable, I would say, than the Pen 1 or whatever. This is a Pro Pen 2. So far, really good impression. And also, I have high expectations to this one. This is called the ultimate current best tablet on the market for this pen tablet. this off. As you can see, there are these buttons out here, a wheel, and the active area is here, marked with, I don't know if the camera will show you, but it's this area here. So it's a little bigger than the one by Wacom I tried. Yeah, there's some buttons here. One button to enable or disable the touch, because it has multi-touch, so you can use your fingers to rotate and zoom out. I think I will disable it to begin with. I don't plan on using that. Yeah, on the other side there, just I guess it's where the power goes. So should probably be like this. Connected. USB-C, it seems. Nice, it's not micro USB like it was with the other one. Now I'll plug it in and let's see. I need to turn this one on because it has a battery. So let's see. There was no sound when I connected the USB, so I guess it hasn't picked it up yet. Power button. Hold it in. Don't know. Let's try and see what happens in Open Tablet Driver. I would have expected the sound. I can try and put it in again in the USB. Something happened here. So looks good. Tablet driver. Has detected the tablet fine. I immediately go to relative mode, and let's see. Yeah, the pointer seems to be working. Left. It's the opposite way. I need to move it a bit around. That's also way better with the buttons. So let me adjust the camera a bit. Feels good right now. It has a long hover distance, but up here it seems laggy. I need to go, well, down to 1 centimeter, I would say. So it's a little higher than the CTL. It's more smooth here, 1 centimeter above. Let's see in the debugger what it says, because that's what I'm really curious about. Yeah, more data, but it also has a higher report rate. And tilt is also registered here. So the hover distance is not 31 as it was with the other one. This says 33, but I can still move it. So it's 33 all the way up here. And then it goes down to, when I touch, Let's find it again. Just close down these two things. The speaker. And also, of course, you need to be able to see. Let me just move it like this. Yeah. Okay. So when I'm at the bottom, it says 10 when I touch the surface. And does it do that all the time? 9, 12, 10, 7, 10, 11, 13, 14, 14. Oh, it varies a lot, but I also need to we need to remember that this one also has tilt, so that could also play into it. And then it's also more sensitive. So the important part is that it moves the moment I take it off. So let me change camera positions a bit so you can see more closely. The interesting part here is that this is the center of the pad, basically. And yeah, it has a different hover distance even when I have it on the surface, which I wouldn't expect, and I had hoped it wouldn't. But I guess it being twice as sensitive, it has more. I think this will be okay. Because it does not seem to have the dead zone the other one had. It's not perfect at all. I had hoped more precision in these measurements. I should be able to, if I want just a little bit of lift off, I should be able to set it right here to about 30 or so. And I guess that is okay. Yeah. Anyways, the pen feels much nicer in the hand. It's a bit soft here, better grip. The surface is nice also. It's not as rugged as the one by Wacom. And yeah, I'm besides the measurements is not as consistent as I would have hoped. I'm pretty pleased with what I've seen so far. there's no dead zone. I think I can find a hover distance that I can trust. It would be best if it was constant. But I guess a few measurements off. It has been between 13, hasn't it? And 8 or so. Yeah. So, yeah, there's an inconsistency about 5. I don't think that will be too much of a problem. So far I'm going with it, and I'll make more videos when I actually start playing with it, maybe tonight. So stay tuned. See you.